The life of Moses and the Exodus, a journey from slavery to freedom. Have you ever felt trapped, stuck in a place you didn't choose, waiting for something greater? Then the story of Moses is your story too. Today we're diving into one of the most powerful stories ever told, a journey of faith, courage, leadership, miracles, and the relentless love of God. This is the life of Moses and the Exodus. The birth of a deliverer. Picture this. Egypt, the most powerful empire in the world. The Israelites, helpless slaves living under oppression. The Pharaoh, ordering the death of every Hebrew baby boy. But God has a plan. A desperate mother places her newborn son into a basket woven with hope and sets him afloat on the Nile. Against all odds, the child is found by Pharaoh's daughter. She names him Moses, meaning drawn out of the water. Right from the beginning, God is already writing a story bigger than any human power. From palace to wilderness. Moses grows up in the luxury of the palace, a prince of Egypt, yet carrying the heart of a Hebrew. But one day, his compassion turns into action when he defends a Hebrew slave and kills an Egyptian taskmaster. Fear drives him into the wilderness, far from everything he once knew. It looks like failure. It looks like the end of his story. But God often uses the wilderness to prepare us for our calling. 40 years later, while tending sheep on Mount Horeb, Moses sees something impossible, a bush that burns but is not consumed. A voice calls out, "Moses, Moses, take off your sandals. You are standing on holy ground." God reveals his mission. Go to Pharaoh. Bring my people out of Egypt. Moses hesitates. He feels unqualified. He fears he is not enough. But God answers simply, "I will be with you." And when God is with you, you are never not enough. Let my people go. Moses returns to Egypt with his brother Aaron and stands before the most powerful man on earth with the boldest message ever spoken. Let my people go. Pharaoh refuses. His heart grows harder, and God displays his unmatched power through 10 devastating plagues. Water into blood, frogs, darkness, hail, locusts, each one proving that no earthly power can stand against the living God. The final plague, the death of the firstborn, breaks Egypt's pride. But for Israel, God provides a way of escape through the Passover lamb, foreshadowing a greater redemption to come. Pharaoh finally surrenders. Go, leave Egypt. Crossing the Red Sea. Imagine the scene. 2 million Israelites marching out of Egypt, free for the first time in 400 years. But Pharaoh changes his mind and charges after them with his army. Trapped between the Egyptian army and the sea, the people panic. Moses stands firm and declares one of the most iconic lines in the Bible. Do not be afraid. Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. God tells Moses to raise his staff. The impossible happens. The sea splits. Walls of water rise on both sides. A dry path opens through the depths. Israel walks across safely. When the Egyptian army follows, the waters crash back, swallowing the world's greatest military in seconds. Freedom is not just given. It is miraculously delivered. The journey to the promised land. The story doesn't end at the sea. God leads Israel through the wilderness with a pillar of cloud by day, a pillar of fire by night. Yet the people complain. They fear. They doubt. Still, God provides. Manna from heaven, water from a rock, victory over enemies. On Mount Sinai, God gives Moses the 10 Commandments, a blueprint for a new kind of people. A people called to worship, holiness, justice, and love. But even here, the Israelites stumble. While Moses meets with God, they build a golden calf and call it their God. Moses intercedes for them, and God, rich in mercy, renews his covenant. The heart of a servant leader. One of the most beautiful parts of Moses' life is not his miracles, but his heart. He pleads for his people. He leads with humility. He endures criticism, betrayal, and rebellion. He listens to God even when he does not understand. The Bible says Moses spoke with God face to face, as a man speaks with his friend. His life is a reminder that true leadership is not about power. It is about obedience, surrender, and love. The legacy of Moses. Moses does not enter the promised land himself, but he leaves something far greater. A nation rescued, a covenant renewed, a law given, a promise pointing forward to Jesus, the greater deliverer. His story teaches us that God can take a fearful, imperfect man and turn him into a world-changing leader. And if God can use Moses, he can use you too. Closing message. Every one of us has an Egypt, a place of bondage, fear, or limitation. But the God of Moses still delivers, still leads, still speaks, and still parts seas for his people. Your past does not define you. Your weakness does not disqualify you. Your wilderness is not the end of your story. Like Moses, you are called. Like Moses, you are guided. And like Moses, you can walk in freedom. This is not just a story in a book. It's the story God is writing in you.